Alright, so the quest we're going to be doing is Shilo Village. You can start this standing outside the entrance to Shilo Village and by speaking to Muscle Ray, which is right here. Now, you'll have to have Jungle Potion completed, and you will also need 20 crafting and 32 agility, in which you could boost if you don't have it with a agility potion. And you will need to be able to defeat 3 monsters, all of one form. 3 forms of one monster, that is, of level 68, 91, and 93. And some things you'll be needing is a spade, a light source, such as I have. You can use a torch, a candle, or just some to name a few. Tinderbox, a rope, a chisel, bronze wire, 3 bones, and if you're like me, you'd probably bring more just in case you click on them and bury them. Food, armor, and a weapon, and preferably things such as anti-poison, prayer potions, and some way of teleporting to Karamja or near Shilo Village, such as a glory or a grek, if you have it. Right, so let's begin by speaking to Muscle Ray here, or Ray. Alright, so why do I need to run? Who is she? What can we do? I'll go to see the shaman. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, he gives me a belt. Now, we gotta go all the way back now. Maybe if I teleported it would have been quicker. Well, I'll get back once I get there. Alright, so we're going to go back here where, if you've done Jungle Potion, it's where you started the quest. And you're going to give the belt to Trufitus, or whatever his name is. Alright. Something about a legend. And he'll talk and talk. Why is it called? And let's see. Not quite sure. I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. And yeah. So now we're gonna go near the river as we go to the east. And I'll get back when I get there. Okay, so once you travel a bit east and you've found the river, look for a log that you could cross, and yeah, we'll take that to get across. Okay, now from here you're gonna head on south until you reach a waterfall where you will, or something like that, where you will find mud or rock or something. Yeah, something like this, where it just ends. There's the waterfall. And mound of dirt. So here, we're just gonna use and from that we'll use from there we will use the light source that we have. Now we use the rope. And that should be it. And now we just climb. Look at. And we're gonna climb into it. Okay, so once we're down here, we're just gonna head a bit south. So we find a cave in which we'll go in, or rocks that would lead us to a cave. So right over here. Skeletons are gonna be bothering me, I could tell already. So let's claw them out. Second one too, I see. That third one, whatever. Alright, so search in here. Yes, I'll go through. Then just head a bit south here, or north, I should say. A bit more north. Should be somewhere here. Ah, there we go. Search these loose rocks right there. Let's try searching them again. And we get a tattered scroll. And once we get that, we go southeast. Where we're So from here, let's just check this out. Not exactly sure. Where this leads to, I'm believing it has to do something over here. Only I could open my map so I could see, but whatever. I believe it's right here, actually. Yeah, it's right here. Now, where are they? So, right up here. Now, what do we search? Oh, there we go. Can't believe I missed it through all those tries. And we're gonna go to Ancient Gallows, which is just right above here. That I know because I just seen it. I hope that's what I saw. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is search. For fuck's sake. Get the fuck out. Oh my god. So as soon as I kill this, maybe I'll get to search. Okay, so that's dead. Search, and we should find yeah, and we have the corpse, there's skeleton, and from here, we're gonna go to the village and I'll record once I get there. So yeah. Okay, my bad. We're not actually supposed to go back to the village. We're just gonna head up back, and there was a broken table or something that we're gonna have to use or fix, and to get out of here or something like that, and then we'll go to the village. So I'll record once I get back there. Okay, so we are here. We're just gonna craft this, and we're gonna do it into crude raft. And yeah, there we go. Now that we've done that, now I will get back to the village and start recording once I get there. Okay, so when you've finally gotten back to the village and to Trifitus, make sure you read these ahead of time. So let's just do that right now. And this one. Yes. And now we're gonna use them and see what happens. Let's use all these. See if maybe something else. And now let's try these. There's sacred ground around here. So I'm thinking somewhere over here, if I'm not mistaken, next to a statue. So yeah, I'll get back recording once I get there. Alright, so it turns out it's like right here, so now is there any side that we have to stand on? I don't think so. I think we're on a good side, so we're gonna dig a hole. Nothing happens. Here. Probably the wrong side then. Let's try it over here. guess we don't have to dig or anything, we just bury them here. And I think that's it, or in front of it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we get bone shard. Let's go back to Trifidus to give it to him. He should be in here actually. So use that on him. Let's do that. Said something after he gave it to me. About keys and kin, I believe is what was. So I'm gonna head down to Cavern Island, or Isle, I should say. And yeah, so I'll be recording once I get there. Okay, so once we're here, where it basically is before you cross the bridge to go near Shilo Village. That's the bridge. You're gonna stop right here next to the Brax. And yeah. So you're gonna climb up these. You're known to fail either climbing these or across right here actually. And I'm pretty sure I will too. Or not. Oh. I remember the deal of failure being involved. So whatever. Let's just kill this really quick because it's pissing me off. Never mind. Whatever. We're gonna head down over here to these rocks. I should get some inventory space ready. And we're gonna investigate or search them. I think we should just search. Yeah, that's not gonna help. We're gonna search. And yes. And we're gonna do this again, I see. There we go. We're gonna head down all the way past here. And we're gonna inspect. Let's search it. Probably save us trouble. There we go. Find one, find another, and find another thing. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft. Am I right? Let's read these notes. Well, anyway, the next place that we're going to have to go to is near the river, and I'll record once I get there. Oh, and in addition, to get out of here, all you're just going to want to do is climb these right here. You may fall, but yeah. And I'll get back when I get to the village. Okay, so something I've noticed is that if you have a chisel in your tool belt while doing this quest as I do, you will not be able to craft this. So the best way that you can is you could go to the jungle store, which is very close near Shiftus's place, and you could get a chisel there. And we should be able to craft it now. There we go. And if you haven't gotten a bronze bar from the beginning and you chose to get a bronze bar, the anvil is very close nearby, so you could smith it there. But since I have it, I'm just gonna use that. There we go. And now, as you see, the anvil is just right there. And now we're gonna go to Triftis, which is very close by, and show them the stuff we've received. So. Pretty sure there's no use in this, but let's just see, just to be sure. We showed them all that. Okay, so show them everything there is to show. I'm not entirely sure if we needed to do that, but just in case. Now we're gonna go near the river where we were before. We're gonna cross it, and I'll get back to recording once I get there. And something I should mention, if you haven't got yourself ready for the fight, you should do so now before you get over there, because it's going to be fairly soon after this. Okay, next, where you're going to want to go is right here. So I'll show you on the map really quick. It's right here. You'll notice it because there's like a little square right here. So yeah, once you're here, make sure you're equipped and ready for a fight, just in case you're a lower level. Bring some food and other stuff that you probably would need. So what you're gonna want to do is use the chisel on the bone shard. We're gonna wait a few moments, and this should be a key. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so we got the key, we got that. Wear the beads of the dead. And let's open this up. And enter. There we go. Once we've entered, we're gonna open this. First off, maybe what I should have done. Okay, so let's see where we have to head off. That is no help. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna have to find our way. Okay, so let's go. So we have to climb down rocks now, apparently. And if you haven't had bones, there's several opportunities to kill them. There's the undead things here, and monkeys outside, and several other opportunities, just in case maybe you forgot or something like that. I believe this may be, no, that's not the right place. No, that. That's not it either. That here. There we go. I think that is it. Yeah, should be. So, I'm gonna use the 3 bones. Use. And last but not least, use. And let's open. And from here, let's look at this. It's gonna shake. And 91 should appear first, I believe. Yeah. So let's attack it. Let's claw spec it. Maybe it'll get only easier. Fail. That was better. 68 or 69 next. 68. So that should be easy. Just because. Probably not gonna get a spec for the next one, whatever though. Pretty easy. Now just one more. Haha, even easier. That one was probably the easiest one of the 3. So we should find some remains here. Corpse. Let's take that. And we're gonna go back to the cavern aisle, back where we searched the rocks in order to get down to. So I'll record once we get there, or I'll start recording again. Okay, so we're back here. We're just gonna search and go back under. Yes. Hopefully we won't fail. And we do, or I do. Great. Not investigate, search. Yes. There we go. And just the very last thing to do, all you're gonna have to do is use this on the whatever tomb here. And here she will appear. Can't really tell. And you're done. So yeah, that's all that's to it for the Shilo Village quest. Now you can enter Shilo Village. Anyways, I'll see you later. Peace.